Have you ever considered what truly holds your life together? Let's delve into the profound truth of Psalm chapter 127 verse 1. It says, "Unless the Lord builds the house, those who build it labor in vain. Unless the Lord watches over the city, the watchman stays awake in vain." Alright, so let's unpack this. This verse, attributed to Solomon, speaks to the core of our reliance on God. No matter how well-intentioned or skillfully executed, are ultimately futile if God is not at the center of them. Human effort without divine blessing is fruitless. Now, let's talk about the word vain. In Hebrew, the word used here is shav, which means emptiness or worthlessness. It's a powerful reminder that without God, our work lacks true value. This isn't to discourage us from working hard or being diligent, but rather to encourage us to align our efforts with God's purposes. John Calvin, a pivotal figure in Reformed theology, emphasized that our lives should be lived in dependence on God's providence. He pointed out that human endeavors are not inherently bad, but must be submitted to God's will to have any lasting impact. This aligns perfectly with what we see in Psalm chapter 127 verse 1. It's about partnership with God, where our efforts are harmonized with His greater plan. Think about the builders and the watchmen mentioned in the verse. Builders represent those who create and establish, while watchmen symbolize those who protect and oversee. Both roles are crucial. Yet without God's involvement, their labor is described as in vain. This illustrates that no matter our role, whether creating, managing, or safeguarding, our ultimate success and security depend on God's active participation. Consider the teachings of Charles Spurgeon, who often highlighted the futility of self-reliance. He preached that our tendency to depend solely on our abilities leads to exhaustion and disappointment. Instead, when we lean on God, we find peace and assurance, knowing that He is the ultimate architect and protector of our lives. This verse also speaks to a broader principle, the sovereignty of God over all things. It's a reminder that God is the one who brings true success and security. This doesn't negate our responsibility to work diligently, but rather places our efforts within the context of God's overarching plan. In practical terms, what does this mean for us today? It's an invitation to start every project, every task, and every day with a prayerful acknowledgement of our dependence on God. It's about seeking His guidance and blessing in all we do. When we build our lives, careers, families, and communities with God as the foundation, we can rest assured that our labor is not in vain. In conclusion, Psalm chapter 127 verse 1 isn't just an ancient proverb, it's a timeless truth that speaks into the heart of our daily lives. It challenges us to examine where we place our trust and to realign our efforts with God's purposes. As we wrap up, let's revisit the verse. Unless the Lord builds the house, those who build it labor in vain. Unless the Lord watches over the city, the watchman stays awake in vain. May these words guide you in all your endeavors, reminding you of the essential partnership with God in every aspect of life.